I got it running. Hey there, YouTube. Well, welcome back to Dan's Redneck Garage. Today, hopefully a short, quick project. Probably not going to be able to finish it, but you'll get to see the start. Probably some other stuff. All right, so this is going to be project today. So last month at an auction near me, won this lovely barrel stand with barrel. $30. Can't really complain. But I want it for fuel because all my fuel is everywhere. Fuel cans for diesel over there, some gas cans here, some gas cans there, some gas cans there. So I got the barrel stand. I'm like, cool, gonna be for gas. Maybe if I can set a second one there, maybe it'll be for diesel. So I bought this. Well, the barrel, I didn't really care much about the barrel, but it looks like it's had animal feed. Also, this thread's in here. Cool. Didn't really know what size thread the little vents were, but I'm going to run a hose, hopefully, from there down gravity feed. But I want it here, next to the door. So pull up, fuel. So we're going to see how this goes. Move everything from here, maybe stack it, or move it over there. The other nice thing, yesterday, I got some free barrels. So both of these held diesel previously. They were the barn owner where my wife rides, the husband. These were his fuel barrels for his equipment over there, basically his skid steer. But he switched to a bigger tank system, kind of like me. So he doesn't need these barrels. He's got two more, but they're frozen in the ground. But this one, empty. This one, empty. But he also gave me this really nice hand pump. So I'm like, okay, cool. This can be the gas on the barrel stand, and that can just be a ground mount diesel. So we're going to see how it goes. Also, random aside, I got a lav mic, so hopefully the sound is going to be better, especially with running engines now. We'll see. Okay. Oh, that is a terrible sound. So I might actually stack that on top of that, have a big shelf. I don't know. We're going to figure it out as we go. And I found some EDT. Things are looking up. Okay. Everything's slower in the winter, including me. I'm guessing you guys can't see, but remember, when you're done with the ratchet straps, roll them back up. You will thank yourself later, because you won't have a rat's nest. This comes from years of flatbedding. Roll your straps, and you're going to tell yourself, I can do it later. But later doesn't come, and then you need them, and then there's a rat's nest, and then you're like, why did I do this to myself? Because you're lazy. Really curious on the noise cancellation quality of this new microphone, because otherwise you might need a headphone user alert warning. Permanent tinnitus may follow this video. Okay. Now, my wife was telling me I should just use her tripod and pivot that she uses for riding for stuff like this. But while that would make sense, it would make too much sense. And you can't make too much sense in this world. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so looking pretty good, except for the whole it's not level. I didn't do it. But my theory is little bung on the bottom, hose right in here, maybe a filter hanging off, hose. Top bung, that's your air and fill, because it'd be easier to fill that. Didn't look like there's anything in there, but it'd be easier to fill that with gasoline. And then this, well, it's already set up for diesel use. So pump here, handle does the thing, fill from there, from the fuel cans down there. So we'll see. Okay, so double stack the shelves, kind of cleaned it up a little. So now the diesel barrel, I got 10 gallons sitting in cans. So we're going to throw it in the barrel. Probably not going to stay there for very long. Hopefully, I'm bidding on a barrel stand coming up end of the week, or a barrel dolly, so I can move it around. Hopefully win that for cheap. That is the bumper for our Chevy Colorado. It's an AEV Bison bumper, but we need the mounts that go there and attach to the frame. Hopefully those are coming soon, so then you can see this in a video. We'll see how this goes. Okay, hopefully this works. I don't know. Also, I do want to say, in my last video, the Kubota, my niece decided she needed to comment about me needing to clean my shop. Oop, that went everywhere. So Leah, if you're watching this, you're free to come over and help clean anytime. I know it's kind of a mess. It's kind of the tagline of the whole video and the series and my life. But yeah, you're free to come over and help. I'd love it. You can also help clean your father's shop. I know he's got probably a mess too. But you can wait here, wait to clean mine until it warms up. That'd be fine. No big rush. Also, so far, this seems to be working. We're going to see how it goes with a non-vented one next. Oh, I'm going to need more oil dry. I see it in my future. Good news, most of my floor over by the Kubota there is oil dry. So, small wins. Also, for anyone wondering, yeah, this is probably how I'm going to have to do this for filling, because this is a 55 and that's a 55. And the guy I got these from said that the delivery driver would be willing as another delivery, but it's a minimum of 100-gallon diesel. So that's going to be a problem. So probably buy the off-road diesel here at the pump north of where I live and transfer it in 5 gallons at a time whenever I get the inclination to do so. This is taking a bit. Good news, I don't have anything to do beyond this right now. Hopefully, if the guy from Facebook gets back to me, I can go an hour north, pick up one rear tire for that Kubota because I found it cheap. And then eventually I find another rear tire or buy one at full market price. We'll see. That's about all I'm really waiting on today, though. Okay, so there's 5 gallons. So let's see if that's enough. I mean, this thing is like empty. So let's see if this is enough to kind of pick it up. Okay, I think it goes the other way because I was just gurgling in the tank. Hey, look at me go. It works. As one of my good friends will say, free is the best flavor. Also, it'd just be nice to have this so I don't keep tripping over these dang fuel cans everywhere. So I got how many over there and 4 of these diesels. I mean, that's a fair amount of cans just sitting around everywhere in the way whenever you feel like you need them. Oh, this is vented. Okay, yay me. Come on. Figure your life out. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a screw on. I'm stupid. This is probably going to leak like a sieve. But, And here at Dan's Redneck Garage, we make only the most riveting videos of me filling up a 55-gallon drum. Thanks for watching. I don't get anything from this beyond fun. But hey, you get to see, how not to do things and how long it takes a guy who works, 50 hours a week to do any project that he wants. I think it's kind of fun. I enjoy my own videos. I enjoy doing it. And, for whatever reason these videos take off, I might actually learn how to use real editing software in a computer and a camera instead of my phone. Doubtful, but it's a possibility. Even if they take off, I probably still won't be smart enough to figure out a computer. Also, in case you guys are wondering, you are propped on our F-350 currently. I don't need a tripod. I have tripods everywhere. They're made out of aluminum and steel, sometimes plastic. And if you're looking at that fuzzy black thing, that's the battery pack, because apparently these lav mics and associated things eat batteries really, really badly. Oakley dokley. Do 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 do. I'm gonna put that on. So when you're using this, remember, loosen the bung here so that, you know, it can breathe, so you don't suck the tank and crush it. So on this one, I don't know. I need to get the fuel hose. I need to figure out if I'm actually going to run a filter on it. I did figure out. Be right back. All right. I did figure out that this, what is it? I don't know. It says 3/4 SCH 40 grade A RN 24. I don't know. Whatever it is, this like 1/4-inch pipe thread tube actually fits pretty well onto that. Now this is way, way too long. I don't need a foot sticking out from this. But I at least have the thread. So I can figure out if I need an adapter or if I need whatever. Yeah, everything's slowly coming along. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Can't wait until it's warmer so I can actually be in here without all the cold weather. All right. Well, I feel like the fuel barrels was odd video. So I'm going to try and finish it on Dan's Redneck Garage note. Mainly, let's try and start the Kubota. Do. This has been on a battery tender, and then I had to plug into the battery charger. And the airborne cancer machine decided it didn't want to work right now because reasons. And this thing is a cold blooded beast. And I kind of doubt that it's going to start because it doesn't like the cold, and I probably need to rebuild the engine, but that's going to be for another day. Go plug. Also, it is cold enough in here to see my breath, so just, I don't know what it is, 10 degrees, something like that, 18 degrees. I honestly don't know. It's cold enough today. That's why usually I point this right at the block, even though there's a magnetic pan heater, and it doesn't really do a heck of a lot because you can't get the whole pan, so you can't warm everything up. Let's see. Okay, let's give it some more glow plug. I have a feeling that I need to re-ring it because it is, when it's cold, it is a rough starter. It does not like it. When it's warm, it's actually pretty okay starting. So, and like I said at one point, I think this engine was seized at one point, and then the company I bought it from unseized it, but they never started it. So I fought it to life. and I think probably one or more of the piston rings are stuck. So realistically, I probably should just re-ring it, hone it out, do the things. But it's cold. I don't need it right now, so I try and start it every so often just to, get it going, have it kind of work, do the things. Hopefully soon we'll have a tire. Won't put it on until I get another. Then eventually I want a mower attachment and a back blade. But all good things in time when you get money. Okay. This thing loves glow plug. Like, loves it, loves it, loves it. Will not do anything without. But it loves, 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 loves glow plug. Also, the fan is going. It's already going to be hazy in here just from those 2 attempts. Eventually, I should put a actual exhaust fan. You know, down the road, like everything, down the road. Eventually, probably down the road. Also, actual block heater would probably really serve this thing well, like freeze plug block heater. But put your money where you can. Get the things while they're cheap. Okay. She does that. She has to wind up, and she gets just about there. And it kind of doesn't sometimes. I also need a bigger battery charger because that only has trickle and no starty function. Man, this is going to be a long video. Also, hopefully I can get rid of those. I'd love them out of my life. Guy's supposed to eventually come and get them, but it's been cold, so... And then I blew up my skid steer, so I can't load the old cab of the old semi. Yeah. When it's warm, figure things out. We'll get it, eventually. I don't know if we're going to get it today. We're going to try. All right, take that off. Intake heater. We're going to try some things here, people. We're always trying things. Usually the wrong things, but we're trying them. Well, I don't know if we're getting there. That truckle charger is doing all she can. Oh, give her another shot. And I'm going to give her a little bit of looby-doob. Hopefully help seal things up. Up compression, you know. Do the things. Man, who doesn't love the smell of burning PB Blaster? Alright guys, well, it's been a good video. I'm going to keep trying on the Kubota eventually. Let the battery charger charge. Keep intake heating it. We'll see. Maybe I'll update you, let you know if it runs. He's cold-blooded. But thanks for watching Dan's Redneck Garage. Remember, it's always a mess.